Hey, darling. How are you doing? Nice evening tonight, huh? I really appreciate what you cooked. I mean, I think that it's not a surprise that you know that my favorite dinner is Alfredo pasta and Caesar salad, but I still get happy anyways. It's still my favorite, and I still love that you are that thoughtful. I don't know. It just it seemed like you put a lot of effort into tonight, and I just wanted to thank you for that. Mm. Hey, hun, uh, do you mind sitting on the couch with me for a second? Mm-hmm. I promise it won't be too long. I just wanted to talk about something. It's been on my mind, and I, I think it's just best to talk about it. Yeah, just sit right there. Mm-hmm. Before I get started, hun, I just wanted to make one thing very clear. I love you, and I will always love you, my darling. Nothing's going to change that. Okay, I know who you are, and we've been together long enough that we've seen the more ugly sides of each other and also the beauty. And I love you for all that you are, and nothing's going to change that. With that said, I found your diary yesterday. I think you must have left it on top of my work stuff because it was right on top of my files when I got to the office in the morning. I'm not sure how exactly it happened, but yes, darling, I did end up reading a little bit. I won't lie to you. Not too much. Enough to know that something is wrong, but not enough that I'm diving into feelings of yours that aren't mine to dive into. I'm not going to say that anything is wrong or that anything needs to be fixed because I believe that would be a very simple way or of describing something that is very complex. I, well, to put it lightly, it seems that you've been a little sad lately, maybe even depressed. Hun, no, I'm not mad, and I'm not disappointed. Your feelings are valid, and you feel them for a reason, and it'd be very closed minded of me to judge you for that. There have been times in my life as well where it was hard to get up in the morning or hard to find the motivation to do things. It's just that maybe now in this season of my life, I don't suffer from that as much. But it seems that you do. And, hun, you're okay. I still love you. You're still my honey boo boo, my little cuddle muffin. And I won't try to downplay it. I won't try to tell you to just think happy thoughts or get better. From experience, I know that's not really how it works. So, here. Hold my hand, love. Feel the warm touch of my skin against yours. Look into my eyes and see them looking back at you. And realize that I am here. And if there was any part of me that didn't love you or that secretly hated you, that I wouldn't be sitting here doing this, or if I'd found your diary, I wouldn't have cared enough to bring it up. I won't sugarcoat it. This is a difficult thing to talk about, and I'm scared that I'll, well, step on a part of you that is tender right now. I won't try to make any assumptions about what you need. All I want to say is that I'm here for you, darling. 110%. You're my everything. You are my entire world. And there's nothing that brings more joy to my heart than to see you genuinely smile. So, we're going to get through this. Me and you. We're a team, you know. When I came down with that terrible bout of the cold, you were there for me. You were the one who called into my work and made me chicken noodle soup and rubbed my back until I fell asleep. I don't know who I'd be without you, hun. You make me whole, and I really hope that I can be the same for you. I don't mean to talk too long. I know when we're not feeling the greatest that talking is one of the last things we'd want to do. I just want to say it again and again, love, until you really understand, until I break away all the layers of anxiety, until I really get to you, to let you know that I do love you, darling. Don't feel like you're a burden, or that this is an inconvenience to me, because you could never be an inconvenience or a burden to me, love. I am here by your side, holding your hand, talking to you, because that's my choice, and that's what I'd like to do. You can tell me to go away. You can tell me that everything's all right. You can tell me that you're fine. But after reading those things in your diary, I know, love, that you aren't fine. I know sometimes that the feelings can be so overwhelming that all we want to do is hide them away and not think about them. I know it's difficult, love, and I'm not asking you to do it all at once. But what I am saying is that when you bottle up these feelings inside, they only get worse and worse. And before you know it, they'll come out all at once, and you'll break down, and it'll hurt, and it'll really suck, and love, I don't want that for you. I know it's a lot to ask, darling, but I just ask that you trust me, that you talk about these things, that you just get them off of your chest and out of your head. Maybe it isn't something that'll help you as much as it did me, but just making my feelings known and hearing that someone else felt the same way really did a whole lot for me. I'm here for you, darling, whenever you need to talk. And if you want to keep writing in your diary, then do it. Writing is a lovely thing, and I'm not against it. I just want to stand stand with you through this so that we can grow closer together and find out more about each other, but also just be able to support one another better and understand what each other are feeling. Thanks for sitting here, love, and listening to my silly rant. I hope you can take it to heart, but for now, I'll give you some alone time. Just please think about what I said and know that I do love you. LOVEYOU. Love you. And you can always talk to me about anything. Okay? Okay. Good night for now, darling.